Welcome to our show, Hong Kong Brief. I'm your host, Jenny. Today, we have some exciting news to share. First up, Hong Kong's stock market is on the rise again, with the Hang Seng Index climbing 0.5% despite President Trump's latest tariffs on car imports. Investors seem to be shrugging off the negative vibes from Wall Street and are focusing on local gains, especially in tech stocks. In other news, Macau is making waves with its groundbreaking theater performance, Macau 2049. Directed by the famous Zhang Yimou, this show combines cutting-edge technology with traditional Chinese culture, celebrating the 75th anniversary of the People's Republic of China. It's an experience you won't want to miss. Lastly, the Hong Kong Sevens is set to make a splash at the new Kai Tak Stadium in 2025. With nearly 43,000 tickets already sold and a vibrant fan village planned, this event promises to be a thrilling celebration of rugby and community. Make sure to tune in for more details. South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong's stock market saw a positive uptick as investors remained unfazed by President Donald Trump's announcement of new tariffs on car imports. The Hang Seng Index rose by 0.5%, reflecting a continued recovery over 2 days despite the backdrop of significant losses in the U.S. markets. Notably, the trading scene was mixed for Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers, with Li Auto and BYD seeing gains, while Xiaomi and Geely Auto experienced declines. The market also welcomed new debuts, with companies like Zhejiang Huaya Plastics Machinery witnessing a staggering 185% surge, showcasing the dynamic nature of the region's economy amidst global uncertainties. In a captivating blend of technology and cultural heritage, South China Morning Post introduces Macau 2049, an extraordinary theatrical experience that transcends traditional performances. This high-tech spectacle, directed by the renowned Zhang Yimou, features a global ensemble of artists and cutting-edge technology that immerses audiences in a vibrant fusion of sound, light, and emotion. The show, celebrating the 75th anniversary of the People's Republic of China, showcases the potential of modern technology to preserve and elevate cultural traditions. With breathtaking visuals and innovative soundscapes, Macau 2049 invites spectators into a mesmerizing world where the past and future harmoniously coexist, leaving them with a profound appreciation for the interplay between innovation and heritage. The Cathay HSBC Hong Kong Sevens is set to make a grand debut at the newly constructed Kai Tak Stadium, as highlighted by South China Morning Post. With a capacity increase to 47,000, the event promises to attract record attendance, with over 90% of tickets sold prior to kickoff. The fan experience is enhanced by a new village featuring live music, food stalls, and interactive activities, including appearances by former Liverpool footballers. The stadium's design pays homage to its historical roots, incorporating elements reminiscent of the old Kai Tak Airport. As rugby teams from around the globe prepare to compete, the atmosphere is expected to be electric, with exciting performances planned and a community spirit that captures the essence of this beloved sporting event. South China Morning Post reports on the Hong Kong Sevens, which has drawn over 130,000 spectators to the newly established Kai Tak Stadium. For attendees, the MTR network offers a convenient route, with the Tuen Ma line leading to either Kai Tak or Sung Wong Toy Station. Enhanced rail services during the event ensure easy access back home. Additionally, more than 60 bus routes serve the area, including special services to popular nightlife spots like Tsim Sha Tsui, while taxi firms offer discounts for rides to and from the venue. Although driving is discouraged due to limited parking, fans can enjoy a variety of dining options within the stadium and nearby Kai Tak Mall. In another article, the South China Morning Post highlights Hong Kong's potential in the burgeoning low-altitude economy, driven by advancements in technology such as drones and eVTOL vehicles. The sector is projected to grow significantly, with China's market expected to reach 3.5 trillion yuan by 2035. Hong Kong stands at a crossroads, with opportunities to leverage its financial and academic strengths to foster innovation in this field. Notable figures, like Frank Wong, founder of DJI, showcase the city's capacity for technological advancement. However, Hong Kong must catch up in infrastructure development to keep pace with mainland cities, necessitating investment in vertiports and traffic management systems to capitalize on this transformative economic shift. Lastly, the South China Morning Post discusses a recent HSBC survey indicating that investors in Hong Kong and Singapore are optimistic about stock market growth driven by artificial intelligence advancements. A majority of high-net-worth individuals foresee potential gains in major stock indices, while acknowledging the risks posed by technological disruptions. Despite some skepticism regarding AI's impact on corporate earnings, the sentiment towards Chinese equities has improved significantly, with a notable rally observed in the MSCI China Index. The survey reveals a diversified investment strategy among wealthy individuals, with a strong preference for North America, while younger generations show increasing openness to AI-driven investment management tools. South China Morning Post, the MPF Symposium on Sustainability showcased Hong Kong's burgeoning role in green finance, with close to 1.3 trillion Hong Kong dollars in total net asset value at the end of 2024. Key speakers, including Mr. Christopher Hui, Secretary for Financial Services and the Treasury, highlighted that over 220 ESG funds are now managing approximately 1.2 trillion Hong Kong dollars, marking Hong Kong as a leader in green and sustainable bond issuances, which surpassed $50 billion in 2023. The MPFA's initiatives, such as the Principles for Adopting Sustainable Investing, aim to integrate ESG principles into MPF funds, while the eMPF platform seeks to enhance operational efficiency and reduce paper consumption. The collaboration between various stakeholders, including the SFC and HKEX, is fostering a robust ESG ecosystem, with increased transparency and a commitment to sustainable investing that promises to align financial security with environmental health. South China Morning Post, the vibrant bar scene in Hong Kong has evolved over the past decade, with a notable shift towards neighborhood bars that prioritize comfort and community over high-end, molecular mixology. Establishments like Honky Tonk's Tavern, the Pontiac, and Bar Leon exemplify this trend, offering welcoming atmospheres and a focus on classic cocktails. Bartenders emphasize the importance of creating a cozy environment that fosters connections among patrons, especially in a transient city like Hong Kong. The Pontiac stands out for its commitment to inclusivity, serving as a safe space for the queer community, while Bar Leon's straightforward approach to cocktails has garnered a dedicated following. Despite the rise of neighborhood bars, the city's more sophisticated cocktail venues continue to thrive, showcasing the diverse and supportive F&B community that characterizes Hong Kong's nightlife. South China Morning Post, as the deadline approaches for CK Hutchison Holdings to finalize its controversial sale of 2 Panama ports to a consortium led by BlackRock, discussions are underway between the company and the Hong Kong government to find a reasonable way out. The deal, valued at $23 billion, has drawn scrutiny from Beijing, which has expressed concerns over national interests. Legal experts suggest that Hutchison is in a precarious position, with options to either proceed with the sale or withdraw, both carrying significant political and financial implications. Analysts warn that blocking the sale could damage Hong Kong's status as a financial hub, while pushing ahead might provoke backlash from both the Chinese government and the U.S. Amid escalating Sino-U.S. tensions, Hutchison must navigate a complex landscape of international relations and corporate reputation, with the potential for significant consequences regardless of the path chosen. BBC, On a sweltering night in Saitama, the Chinese national football team faced a devastating defeat against Japan, culminating in a 7-0 loss that marked their worst performance in World Cup qualifying history. This defeat was merely the latest in a disheartening series of losses, including humiliations by Oman and Hong Kong, which have left fans and analysts questioning the future of football in China. The situation worsened with a corruption scandal that saw numerous players and officials arrested for match fixing and bribery. Despite the ambitions of President Xi Jinping, who envisioned China as a football superpower, the sport has struggled under the weight of political interference and a lack of grassroots development. The stark contrast between China's football failures and the successes of countries like Japan underscores the challenges ahead. South China Morning Post. Anna Kelly, the 28-year-old deputy press secretary at the White House, is making waves not just for her political acumen but also for her background as a beauty queen. Raised in a politically active family in Virginia, she has a master's degree in political management and has previously worked in communications for Republican representatives. Kelly is not only passionate about politics but also aims to inspire youth engagement through her advocacy work, which she highlighted during her pageant competitions. Known for her singing talent, she has performed in various contests, showcasing her versatility. Her role at the White House involves correcting past mistakes and contributing to the administration's promises, reflecting her commitment to the political process. Toronto Star. Cornish Metals Incorporated has successfully concluded the final tranche of its fundraising efforts, raising substantial funds to advance its South Crofty tin project in the UK. The fundraising, which garnered over £46 million, will support crucial developments such as shaft refurbishment and project finance processes. Alongside this financial milestone, the company has welcomed James Whiteside to its board of directors, bringing experience from his role at the National Wealth Fund. This appointment signifies the company's strategic direction as it navigates the complexities of mineral exploration and development, aiming to bolster its position in the mining sector while addressing the challenges of market conditions and regulatory approvals. South China Morning Post reports on Ada Gallagher, a 16-year-old transgender athlete from McDaniel High School in Oregon, who has become a focal point of controversy in the world of sports. Gallagher recently dominated the girls' track events at the Portland Interscholastic League Championship, finishing over 7 seconds ahead of her closest competitor in the 400-meter race. Her impressive performance has reignited the ongoing debate about transgender athletes' participation in gender-segregated sports. Despite facing backlash and being booed at previous events, Gallagher remains passionate about her sport, asserting that she values participation and integrity over winning. The Oregon School Activities Association supports her right to compete according to her gender identity, but the topic continues to evoke strong reactions on social media, highlighting the polarized opinions surrounding transgender athletes in competitive sports. In another piece from the South China Morning Post, the focus shifts to Elisabeth Depardieu, the ex-wife of renowned French actor Gérard Depardieu, who is currently facing serious legal troubles related to sexual assault allegations. Elisabeth, a French actress herself, has maintained a supportive stance towards Gérard even after their separation in 1992. The couple, who share 2 children, remained on good terms post-divorce, with Elisabeth defending Gérard against public criticism during his controversial move to Belgium to escape high taxes. Their son, Guillaume, had a tumultuous life marred by struggles with addiction and a complicated relationship with his father, ultimately reconciling before his untimely death. Elisabeth, now in her 80s, has kept a low profile, and it remains unclear whether she has remarried since their split, while Gérard has continued to date various women. Nikkei Asia analyzes the recent decision by Li Ka-shing, the founder of CK Hutchison, to sell the rights to operate ports on either side of the Panama Canal, a move that places him at the center of rising tensions between the US and China. Li, often referred to as a prophet for his ability to foresee market shifts, has navigated complex political landscapes throughout his career. The sale of the Panama ports comes as the U.S. intensifies its scrutiny of Chinese investments in strategic areas, and Li's decision to divest could be seen as a strategic maneuver to mitigate potential backlash from both Washington and Beijing. His historical ties to Chinese leadership have allowed him to thrive in the past, but the current geopolitical climate poses significant risks. As Li steps back from these profitable assets, observers are left questioning whether this decision will further solidify his reputation for foresight or place him in jeopardy amidst escalating U.S.-China relations. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
News breaks, buzz the ground, stories spin, walls come down, voices merge in the sound, faces mix in the crowd, broadcasters paint the scene, world events on our screen, every link a different theme, words collide in the stream, 6 degrees connect the dots, background stories more than us. The voices rise aloft, truth unveils in every spot, cultures clash across the globe, spin the threads in a strobe, every story wears a robe, truth and lies in their code, journalists dig real deep, secrets out, they don't sleep, every angle they will keep. In the news we take a leap, new perspectives day by day, hidden truths come to play, in the background shades of gray.